Hey everybody, just a quick update on van build. Well, of course now I've procrastinated long enough to make it really crunch time here to get a few things done, and I've picked up a few items for the van build because I really don't have any carpenter skills. I just figure the more things that I can buy pre-made and then just sort of L-bracket them together, screw them together, glue them together, whatever is going to be the best route for me and my build. So I'm going to show you a few things on this video today on what I've picked up recently for my van. Okay, item number one, flooring. Now, excuse the dogs, and yes, I'm babysitting another dog. That's Karma, my friend's dog when he goes to Texas for Thanksgiving. The linoleum I got, you can actually see that's two pieces. It was one long piece. It's about 6 feet wide, just a little shy, I think, of 6 feet, and it was 18 feet long. And I got it on Craigslist for $35. Works out to maybe about 32 or 33 cents a foot. And those squares are, I think, actually bigger than a foot. I think, hold on, let's see. I lay down a ruler just to show you. Yeah, so those are 13-inch squares. And might not have been my first choice of pattern, but it's neutral enough. It'll definitely hide the dirt with the browns and the grays on it. And it's passed the test of my dog's roughhousing on it, so I don't think it's going to tear too much. And it'll be perfect flooring for the van. Okay, number two, a small sink. Now this sink, I think, measures 15 by 15 on the rim to the rim. So the actual sink itself is a little more rectangular, but with the overlaps. And that I got for free. Not too bad. I'll probably have to change out the faucet. And it looks like it was only ever plumbed for just cold water, and that'll be me too probably. But anyway, I'm really happy with that. But I'm going to have to do something about the faucet and the twists, but I'll show you in just a minute. Next, I've got some boat tie-down anchor things. These also I got a while back. That straw up there is just a McDonald's straw to give you an idea on the size. These are chrome, which I happen to like a lot. But I would like to have everything be chrome or matte finish silver. But I think now most everything else has got brassy looking stuff, which you'll see in a minute. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those silver, try to change them, or try to change the hardware and everything else. But anyway, I kind of like the idea of using these tie downs either for drawer pulls or for something else in the van. To kind of give it like the interior feel, a little bit like a boat, not with all the wood around, because I'm trying to keep the inside of my build more lightweight. That's the next item. Now, most of you know that I bought the roll top desk a while back, and I was tickled to death about getting that. And it's kind of going to be the theme of the inside of my build, whether I really want to go that way or not. I just love it. So today on Craigslist, I got a sink base, and check this out. And do you know what it is? Okay, I'll give you a hint. Let's open up that cute little turn switch. You open it up, and it has a shelf there. Right? Do you know what happens next? Come on, people. This opens up to reveal a hole It's a sewing machine cabinet. How about that? Now the guy wanted $75. Now after several texts with each other, I finally told him I want to try to use it for a sink base in a van build. And I asked for 30. He said 50. I said, let me come look. We played around with it for a while. I made the mistake of letting him put it in the van just to see how it would set. And I even brought my sink with me so I could see how much I'm going to have to trim off to make it fit down in there. But it's going to. I mean, I'll be able to cut off maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and have that sit totally down and flush, which I can't show you now because of the stupid faucet attachments. But won't that be great? I'm really excited. And the inside measure, he said, was 27 inches, so I'm hoping that's big enough for a 5-gallon water bottle with maybe a foot pump or an electric pump to pump the water in. And as far as the water flow out, I'll either just put a small bucket underneath there for that, or I may even run a hose out, since it's so close to the side door, to be able to run a hose out to the side door some sort of way, or down into the floor of that step right there, and only use, you know, non-chemical kind of products. I'm not harming the environment. But I'm really excited about that piece. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to leave it that way. Okay, I'm going to back up. If I turn it the other way, those cute details. Yeah, it's got some chipping and stuff, but I don't care. And then the entry would be on that side. The advantage to that is then when I'm inside the van, I would still be able to use the workboard with a little help. Maybe not right there. Okay. Inside. And then from the outside, I could probably build another pop-up tabletop to come out midway from here somewhere for when I'm outside. And I still have room to get in. So anyway, that's the new stuff for the van so far. Later all. Okay, one more look at this cute sewing cabinet that is going to become my sink base. So I spent $45 on the sewing cabinet, where I'd only spent $40 on the roll top desk. And if you remember that 4-drawer under cabinet over there, that's going to be underneath the base of the permanent bed, I spent $14 on. So just to give you and remember, the sink is free. So as far as wood stuff, that's what I've spent so far, not counting the couple of 2x4s I've bought so far. Oh, and one other thing. I already had a bunch of these screws. I think they're 2-inch screws. And then I realized for some of the stuff that I'm using 2x4s, which are really 1.5 by 3.5s, that the screw would not be going very far into the next piece of wood. But amazingly, I have a drill bit that does like the little holes. So I'll be able to drill like 1/3 or 1/2 down into the wood. And then that way, when I use these screws, they'll be really down here and have plenty of room in what they're going into. So just another side note there. Anyway, I'm tickled, thrilled with my new piece here. Really nice for my sink. Bye all.